Hi guys, it's Kelly again at Respectful Parent, and this week I am going to talk to you about Fortnite. Who knows what Fortnite is? Give me a little love if you do. Okay, so screen time, yes, we can talk about that, but I'm also going to talk about Fortnite. And just so you know, I'm at my friend Nancy's house because I got stuck downtown and I needed somewhere to go for an hour, so I get to do these with you. But Fortnite. So my son is a tween. He's approaching that age where he's getting on the internet, and we're figuring out how to manage it with him, not for him. That's important to me because that's what I teach, is situations where you try and impose your own control, they don't learn how to control themselves. So that's what I teach, is collaborative problem solving, because the ideas kids think of for themselves, they tend to impose for themselves. I don't like people telling me the solutions that I want for me, so I want to have my kids learn how to think. So Fortnite, I'm not gonna lie, Fortnite annoys me. And I'm playing it with my son too, because I want to understand it. I want to know what it's about, so I can help him. But there are some positive things about it. And I try and think about those because he is learning determination. He is learning persistence. He's learning achievement. He's proud of himself when he figures all this stuff out. He's earning his own money to pay for some of these skins that are ridiculously priced. But he's learning some good lessons here. And we live really far from the school that my children go to. And he is able to interact with his friends much more easily and maintain those friendships. And so he's meeting some social needs there. And he gets to navigate some of that online stuff where he's talking to friends over the internet in the safety of our living room. So I get to hear him. It's like, oh, I'm going to unfriend you, someone says. So I get to hear how he handles that. And sometimes he pauses it and he comes to me, Mom, I have a problem. Oh, Nancy's home.
Hi.
Seeing unexpected things of Facebook Live. Nancy's a health and wellness coach, by the way, if you ever need one of those. I know all the coaches.
Hi. I just had a facial. Oh my gosh, this is such a great spot with the fire. I love it. Carry on.
Anyway, sorry. So he's learning all of these really good things with Fortnite. And he's getting to talk to some of his friends, and I'm doing it with him so I understand it. Now, getting him off it is a problem. Like, I think that's the number one problem most people have, sorry about that, is they don't want to get off right away. And once I understood the game, I understood why. Because these are kind of long games, and you get in a competition, and you, like, there's 3 of you left, and he's, like, gotten so far along, and then all of a sudden you're like, you got to turn it off. And they're like, but. It's kind of like when I'm doing my emails or sending stuff out to you guys, and my husband were to come in and say, you got to turn it off, and he turned it off. I would be like, dude, you can't do that. So I'm finding I need to give him a lot more warning and ask him what his plan is to get off for dinner and how much time is he going to need. So I'm trying to respect the fact that his sense of completion is important, but also it's important to me that he hears me, acknowledges me, and has a plan to do the things that are important. And when I start to get irritated with Fortnite, I tell him, I say, hey, you're not responding, you forgot to eat, and you're not paying attention to your body. This is becoming a problem for me. And so usually he'll say okay and turn it off. At first he didn't. When we first did this, when we first let him get his game stuff going, we let him play for a couple weeks just to get it out of his system, and now we're managing his time with him. So he's learning on days that he feels like he played too much, he has some regrets, and he notices his body doesn't feel really good. These are all powerful lessons that are going to help him learn to manage his screen himself, and he's starting to. He's coming and saying, I think I'm playing too much. My body doesn't feel good. Am I getting addicted? He's starting to worry about these kinds of things, because not only am I telling him things that bother me, I'm presenting him with information on the dopamine rushes that you can get on what screen time can do to your concentration, your brain. So I'm presenting him with multiple sides so that he takes me more as a consultant rather than me telling him what to do, because his life is going to revolve around screens. Ours does. And so I don't want to put him into a life where he's not prepared for it. So I want to help him while he's safe in our house and I can hear him and monitor him And so that's how we're managing Fortnite. So I will let you go if that plan, I will let you know if that plan goes awry. But for now, it seems to be headed in the right direction. Thank you so much. Remember, I'm at respectfulparent.com. Nancy back there was at Revive and Thrive Nutrition. I think it's .com. Anyway, if you want to know, you can ask in the comments. So hopefully that helps. Fortnite's a hot topic, and it doesn't have to be as annoying as it often is. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.